So, life after graduation. So, this video is for the tips na yung mga bagong graduate. So, yun. My experience kasi, akala ko, nung nag-graduate ako ng kolehiyo, ng college, as an electronics engineer, so, yun. Marami akong natutunan, marami akong baon, especially sa computer, sa networking, and ano siya, mga skills. So, doon ko nalaman na tip of the iceberg pa lang yun. Kasi after graduation, yun pala, yung totoong learning. Kasi yung nalalearn mo sa college, walang-wala yan sa trabaho na eh. Sa actually. Kaya, yun nga, believe ako doon para sa mga bata or mga tao na nagwo-working student. Kasi along the way sa college, nalalearn na nila yung basic and yung how the corporate world works, 'di ba? So may advantage ka pag working while studying ka kasi meron ka nang nakikita eh pag pupunta ka na ng office, tapos makikita mo na ano yung working environment, tapos ano talaga yung totoong challenges when it comes to work. Kaya dun ako na bibilib na working student at the same time meron kang time na magtrabaho. So edge mo na yun. Congrats dun sa mga working students. And napakagandang experience when it comes to ganun. Kasi unlike sa amin na mga students, then dun pa after graduation na nagkatrabaho, as in shocking talaga. Yun yung, iba talaga yung experience pag real life trabaho. Like, ano ka na lang, this is it. Kala mo, kayang-kaya mo na yung ano, no? Pero, doon, after graduation, parang bumalik ka ng studies. Like, every day, I never stop learning. Kasi, sa trabaho, never ending learning siya eh. Kasi, every day, may challenge na dadating sa'yo. Tapos, yun, isusolve mo lang. And then, luckily, you get paid. Kaya yun yung kagandahan when it comes to working na. Kasi may kita ka na. Unlike sa pag-studies na may problems ka na darating yung mga exam, isosolve mo. Tapos yung grades, yung reward. Pero when it comes sa trabaho, ano na siya, ah, paid ka na or monetary na yung involvement. Kaya yun yung kagandahan pag nagtrabaho. Then, number one skills is money management talaga yung kailangan. Kasi, tinrain kami sa parents as mag-manage kami ng pera. Like, yung simple na pabaon na ikaw na yung mag-budget niyan sa isang araw, may baon ka ng 50 pesos, ano yung mga expense mo for that day, pamasahe, pagkain, snacks, and mga photocopy. So, yun pa lang, training na siya for the kids or for the college students, for the students na ano na siya, money management. Kasi kung namamanage mo yung maliliit na amount, kaya mo nang i-manage yung malalaking amount. Pero pag hindi mo talaga na-manage, like every day you get negative, negative, negative. So, there's something wrong sa strategy mo. Kailangan mo talaga siyang baguhin in such a way na mag-fit lang siya within that budget. The same sa trabaho na may budget allocation ka, yan yung i-design mo para magkasya yung budget. Kaya napaka-importante ng money management. Kaya as much as possible, kung college student ka, then you need to manage your expense. Kung hindi talaga kaya ng budget mo yung lifestyle na sa iba, huwag mong gayahin. Yun yung tip. Ano ma'am, although, yun nga, yung strategy ko during college days is live within your means. So, since limited lang yung resources natin na binibigay, in which one lang yung pera lang na pabaon from parents to students, yung resources natin that time. So yun, nababudget naman natin, na ma-manage, yun, in which napakalaking tulong nung ano na yun, experience tsaka yung ano. Kaya since elementary days, tinuruan na kami mag-budget na ito. Tapos kung may ano ka, excess during that day, i, ano mo yan, i-keep for the coming days. Kasi baka may malaking babayaran ka sa susunod. Kaya may extra ka pa eh. Kaya yun yung simple money management na in which gusto kong i-share as a student. Kasi yun nga, nakikita ko kasi sa mga estudyante ngayon, parang living excess. Kuha, grabe. And yung consumerism na pinapano nila. Kasi hingi lang sila ng hingi. And medyo malaki yung overhead ng baon ngayon, around 200 pesos or more. Kasi dati kasi mura pa yung mga pagkain. Pero kung mababudget mo yung within that means, napakalaki na ng tulong. Tapos number 2 is cooking. Dapat mag-cook ka. Alam kang mag-cook. Yun yung ano eh, napakaganda. Kasi I learned cooking from my grandparents. Kasi sila mahilig talaga magluto. Luto ng, kasi yung lolo ko is a cook sa hotel. And lola mahilig rin. Mama mahilig rin. Kaya yun, mahilig sila mag-cook. Kaya nakikita ko paano process ng cooking. Simple lang siya ng cooking. And as much as possible, ano rin siya eh, parang budgeting rin. Kasi gagawa ka ng potahe, ito yung ingredients, i-follow, may procedure ka. Yung end result, bakit ganito, is i-tweak mo na lang yung ingredients. Paano? So, simple as that. Problem solving na yon as cooking. So, yun yung ano no, pangalawa na technique. So, yun. After graduation ng college, since nag-review tayo for board exam, so, dalawa pala yung conditioning na ginawa ko. May mental health conditioning, in which yun yung mga knowledge, mga memorization, mga stock knowledge. Number 2 is the physical. So, yung physical na ginagawa ko is biking that time. Kaya na-encourage ako since college days na mag-bike. Kaya yun yung dalawa. Hindi yan pwede isa lang. Palagi ka lang nag-study. Wala kang exercise. Kasi yung physical health mo is magko-complement yan sa mental health. Mas fresh yung physical body mo. Mas madali mong ma-absorb yung subject. Kaya if you're preparing for board exam, wag na wag kang mental purely. Mag-exercise ka, pumunta ka ng nature, mag-enjoy, relax. Yun nga, that time, everyday, nagsa-cycling ako, nag-exercise. Kaya nami-maintain ko yung weight, tsaka yung mental presence. Kaya kung nag-prepare kayo sa board exam, make sure na subscribe dito sa channel. Tips, yan. Mental and physical health are joiners. Okay? And, yun nga, para ma-journal ko yung journey ko, yun nga, nagpa-practice rin ako mag-write or magte-take ng photography. Although, writing and photography is complementary rin. Yun, nire-write ko yung notes, journal, yung tawag nun. Napaka-importante rin kasi you will be able to organize your ideas and then kung gusto mong i-share dun sa social media with a photo, so yun yung kagandahan nun. Although, di ako super expert when it comes to ganun. Pero yun nga, yun yung 4 skills. Money management, cooking, exercise, and writing, and photography. So yun, sana sa mga new graduates, good luck, and huwag niyong kalimutan na yung life is a continuous learning itself. Hindi naman siya nag-stop ka na, graduate ka na ng college, sumakses ka na, is you stop learning. When you jump from school to workplace, yun, mas malaki yung gap ng knowledge dun. Tsaka, in-embrace mo talaga. Para kang bata na you're going to learn everything again. Kaya, yan. Tips for the new graduates, new students, and yun. Dapat yung 4 skills na yun, i-develop nyo. Okay? So, maraming salamat and see you around. I hope na follow nyo rin yung social media page natin na Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Elmer Shucks. Okay? See you around, guys, and bye.